This is quite a privilege here to have the great Maxim Vengerov here in my house and my parents' house in Bordeaux. Let's begin with a few questions. What made you fall in love with music?
I guess music is the only great alternative we had in my hometown in Novosibirsk, where it was always cold and we had shortages of food. So there was nothing better to do than music.
What makes someone great to work with?
I think the communication, someone who is able to communicate and to talk and who has a good heart, really makes a big difference.
What is your pre-performance ritual?
Every time is a bit different, depending on the place I'm playing in. But usually, day of the concert is always a special day. It's like the day of the launch of the rocket.
Do you listen to music just for fun?
My favorite music, if I don't have to listen to it, is silence. Believe it or not. Very often the cab drivers, they want to feel, welcoming, and they put the classical music. It's the worst thing they can do.
You talking to me?
I love silence in music. When the music between the music, so it's like the pauses where you can breathe, and that's what musicians really need to learn. That's how to breathe in music. Because when you breathe, you let others breathe too.
What irritates you?
Incapacity or unwillingness to compromise. I work on myself every day to even force myself to listen more and more attentively to what really people have to say. Not what they're saying, but as a musician, you have that extra leverage because we're able to listen not only to the words, but also the intention and the emotions and the vibrations of these words and how people are actually saying them and what's between the lines.
Why is music and art so important?
Today, in our turbulent society, when people are almost forced to survive emotionally, I think this comes at a very high price. Survival, emotionally and spiritually, something that we cannot always see, but we have to always preserve our souls. Listening to music, to great performances of Beethoven, Mozart, and great composers helps us to go through this not an easy journey. It really helps us and really gives us some guidance, because these guys, they were prophets, and I for one, as a musician, I know that at the time of the concert, when there are no mobile phones, when I'm just alone with the music or with other partners, really that's when my progress is happening with music. I use music for elevation of my soul. Music has made me what I am today.
If you were not a violinist, what do you think you would be?
Hard to say, I like sports.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
I would be explorer.
What would you say to a younger self of yours?
Start all over every day. And learn from your mistakes. Don't be disappointed. And it's always great to start fresh. Today I could give advice to my younger self, which is a great question, by the way. What I would really suggest is if you don't know what to do, just close your eyes, open, and restart, restart the engine, restart the computer.
Did you feel like you want to quit?
There are a few points in my life when I thought, it wasn't recently, but it was when I was 16, when I thought, am I good enough for music? can I do it?
That was after you won the competition.
That's right. Yes, I loved music always, but I thought I'm not good enough for that, and I had to rediscover it for myself, which is quite refreshing.
Yeah.
Because if you just go and you're in the zone of working, I mean, that's not art.
What do you do to relax?
I don't get tense. Well, it's very much balanced. So I think, when I work quite hard, it's important to reverse, to sleep well, a good diet, and a great conversation with people. We underestimate how important that is to be with friends.
Thank you so much. That's great.
Ah.